The U.S. and Iran have been in talks through the weekend to hammer out a permanent end to the war, but right now there are still a lot of sticking points here.
Yeah, Iran is drawing a red line over its nuclear program, and President Donald Trump is threatening new attacks. Doug Luzader joins us live from Washington, D.C. this morning with where things stand right now. Good morning, Doug.
Good morning. Lower level talks are going to continue, but it's clear that nothing about this is going to be easy despite some public optimism from both sides.
Good to see you, man. How are you? Good.
Vice President J.D. Vance leading the U.S. negotiating team and greeting Pakistan's prime minister and his team, who are hoping to negotiate the deal with Iran. Vance would later cite some headway.
We've already made great progress over just the last few hours, and I expect that we'll make additional progress in the hours to come.
But there are plenty of issues that could derail the talks, including continued fighting between Israel and Hezbollah, Iran's proxy in Lebanon. President Trump with a threat posted on Truth Social. Iran must immediately stop their highly paid proxies in Lebanon from causing trouble. If they don't, we'll hit Iran very hard again, just like we did last week, only harder. For his part, Iran's president said his country would not submit to force and would not give up the right to enrich uranium. Ending Iran's nuclear program has been a key issue for the Trump administration, and some Democrats have already decried the emerging deal with Iran.
We have capitulated to the enemy, and they now are mocking us.
Traffic is flowing through the straits quite nicely.
Energy Secretary Chris Wright says ships are transiting the Strait of Hormuz now, though, helping ease energy prices here at home. And after Iran threatened to again shut down traffic, the president responded with a threat. You close it and you won't have a country. And the president said if there's not a deal, the U.S. could take over the strait and begin charging tolls. Back to you guys.
All right, Doug Luzader live in Washington with the latest. Thank you, Doug.
Thanks, Doug. 5:34 here this morning. A big story we are following from overseas. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer just announced his resignation earlier this morning. This is just in the last couple of hours. He's faced criticism over his decision to appoint a close friend of Jeffrey Epstein, Lord Peter Mandelson, as Britain's U.S. ambassador. Starmer says he will remain the prime minister until his successor is chosen. We will have more on this developing story here coming up in the next 30 minutes. And the mayor of Los Angeles is declaring an emergency over a large warehouse fire in a neighborhood by Dodger Stadium. This fire reignited from winds and has triggered air quality warnings in that area. Authorities have opened a 24-hour smoke relief center. The building's refrigeration has been turned off, leading 85 million pounds of meat, fish, and other wheat products to spoil.